Hi there, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. How is everyone doing? So this particular reading will be focused on singles, or for those of you who are single but still thinking about somebody that you are in separation from. Let's go ahead and take a look at that energy, Cancer. Okay, so general advice as always. Please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you. And typically I like to incorporate oracle messages into my readings, but for this batch of readings, I just wanted to really concentrate on tarot. So I'll be pulling from my yummy tarot deck here. For Cancer, singles. What do we need to know? Ten of Wands. Not an easy thing to deal with. You know, the heavy burdens that comes along with that. Maybe you're taking on too much as well at this time. Maybe you feel like life has just been throwing a lot at you, Cancer. Life's responsibilities. Seven of Wands, okay. These two together, it's just telling us that you're dealing with a lot right now. From all sorts of directions, Cancer. Look at that, Two of Pentacles. What I'm getting here is life is certainly busy for you. You've got a lot of responsibilities. Maybe a lot of people have been depending on you. Maybe in your work environment, maybe family. Lots of obligations, lots of, what's the word? It's like you've got a lot of duties or obligations that are coming through here. So there's this need for you to come up with a different plan, perhaps, where you don't feel like you're being pulled in all sorts of directions. It's like everybody wants a piece of you, if that makes sense. You might find that even though you're single, you might be thinking of more than one person that you used to be romantically linked to. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know if you got yourself involved in a third party, but maybe. We've got the Eight of Swords, helplessness. Maybe right now, you do feel helpless. Because sometimes this can represent feeling restricted, you know? Like you're imprisoned by your own thoughts, imprisoned by life's circumstances. So all of this, whatever this represents, it's challenging, but at the same time, I'm getting for you, Cancer, that you want to change it, but you're unable to. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Oh, thank goodness. Look, you've got the Magician. For some of you, you might be thinking of a Gemini or a Virgo here. Look at the next card, though. We've got the Death card, Scorpio. Okay, I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. So, Cancer, there's so much. There's so much that you want to be able to bring into your life that are wonderful things like love, you know, perhaps wanting to improve the connections that you have with people, not just people who you're interested in romantically. There's a bit of a chaotic vibe that I'm feeling, though, because the Magician is such a great energy for you to be able to create this amazing life for yourself. Maybe you have, when it comes to how your life is on your own. But what you're wanting to ultimately build is a partnership. So that's feeling a little bit uneasy, unsteady. I'm kind of feeling whoever you're thinking about, again, even though you're single, you're thinking about somebody, they might not be on the same page as you. So if something came to an end, it's almost that type of vibe where you're being directed to accept it, that it came to an end because it's better for you. because this is now giving you the opportunity to create change here, to reprioritize what's important to you, because you actually hold the cards here. But I have a feeling if you relate to this type of chaotic environment, you've handed the reins over to somebody else. You've handed it over to someone else to maybe organize your life or relationships, but there's something about it that doesn't agree with you. What is up with that? So this is what I'm getting. If things ended, keep it the way it is. That's the vibe that I'm getting. That it might not be a good idea to revisit a partnership. It ended for a reason. But you're probably feeling drawn to them because it could be a twin flame relationship. And yes, twin flame connections could be absolutely amazing and intense and beautiful, but it can have challenges just like any other type of connection. So if you are in separation from someone and you're single right now, that's because you still have a desire to connect with this person. But at the end of the day, is it a good idea? Because somebody could be our twin, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good idea to reconcile. Maybe they've got more lessons to learn here. Yeah, they're definitely connected to you. Could be a Gemini. We've got Gemini coming through twice here. So twin flames, soulmates, doesn't really matter the type of connection that you're focused on here. But you're just being directed to put yourself back on your priority list, because I have a feeling when you're involved with this person, or maybe in a romantic partnership, you tend to put yourself last. And that's not a good thing. You need to put yourself on that priority list to have you be first for a change. Or maybe you've had relationships where you were either treated as an option or there was just something about it where you were not the priority. So you got to make yourself the priority here, Cancer. Especially if they're not doing it. Look at this, Divine Feminine, Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, there's a reason. There's a reason why the Queen of Swords is coming through, especially for my feminines. So you don't want to sell yourself short, basically. If they're not going to make you a priority, then it is your priority to cut them out. And this is a singles reading, so you probably already did that. But maybe you're questioning whether that was the right choice or not. Because you can find your happiness either in an ideal relationship or on your own. You don't actually have to be in a romantic partnership to find this happiness. And of course, you know, who wouldn't want to be in a beautiful relationship? We all want that. But you're just not meant to settle for a relationship where you're not even on their priority list. So just be mindful of that one. Look at that, bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. You can claim that victory, Cancer, because it's giving you the necessary tools to cut someone out and leave them out. You are in control of your destiny, of the direction that you're going. And part of what I'm feeling here is you're single because you cut someone out of your life, and maybe you're second guessing that decision. I'm hearing very loudly that you should not second guess yourself because you did the right thing. If there's someone from your past who wants to reconnect, I'm telling you, they better show up as a better version of who they were before. Otherwise, in time, you'll find that you're back to square one, that you shouldn't have taken them back, that you should have just closed that door and just focused on your own happiness, because part of that happiness, you're meant to connect with somebody who's better suited for you. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I don't know who that's for. but that's what came through. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll go ahead and link my Yummy Tarot down below as well. Thank you so much, Cancer. See you next time.